Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President Kamala Harris humiliated again. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. There has been a lot of talk in D.C. about Joe Biden backing out of this race, about Joe Biden not being the Democrat nominee come August. And the crazy part is that the person pegged to take his place has basically been anybody other than Kamala Harris. What does that say about your vice president? What does that say about how weak the vice president you picked was? What did you pick her for? Was it because she checked certain boxes that you needed in order to win? Is that why you picked her? Or did you pick her because she was the most qualified? Because, heck, I can name you people more qualified in a second on the Democrat side. In fact, I can name you one Democrat female of color who I think would have actually been qualified for the job, and that's Susan Rice, who would have absolutely been qualified for the job and would have been about 100 times better picked than Kamala Harris. But for some reason, Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris. And Newt Gingrich here is talking about, look, every time she speaks, she shows how uneducated and uneducatable she is. She shows how shallow she actually is, and she is. She's skin deep. She does the little laugh and all that, but she on policy issues, she's shallow. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And you could say what you want about Joe Biden, who's had a long career in D.C. At least he knows the issues, or at least did when he was in his right mind, know the issues. Disagree with him on his solutions, disagree with him on his policies, but at least he knew what he was talking about. I don't think Kamala Harris does. I want you to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
I mean, Kamala's hopeless because she's Kamala. I mean, anybody who watches her knows that the idea of her being president makes Biden look good, which is really hard nowadays. So you have to start with the idea that she's imprinted on the country permanently that she is a really shallow, uneducated, and uneducatable person, and that other than her weird laugh, there's no really significant part to it. Now, I do think her efforts in the last month or two on abortion, running around the country on women's rights, she's actually stabilized and sounded semi-serious. But I think basically she's a huge drag on the ticket. And when you ask people, do you think Biden could survive 4 more years? The people who say no now have to face, all right, so you're voting for Kamala Harris to be president? And I think that makes it really increases the challenge for Biden.